In terms of the city council, I wanted to ask if it would be possible, I know that the public wants to hear from us, if we can be able to make our statements, because obviously a lot of the public comments had questions and thoughts, but then when we go to 7A and 7B, if we can please limit the comments just to 7A and 7B, are we able to do that? Okay. I'm going to take the chair's prerogative, and if I may, with your permission, I would like to speak. Is that okay, guys? You guys okay with that? Yes? I have some of my thoughts written down. I hope you don't mind. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for coming. Just like you, we are working class people as well. And I know that it's not easy for you to change your schedules to come to city council meetings. You have to have babysitters. You need to have friends to watch your family. So I wanted to thank you. I also wanted to say that your voice matters. Our job as a city council is to lead, learn, and listen, which is why public comment is so important. Obviously, listening and learning and leading are easy when there's no issue. But obviously, when there are difficult issues, it becomes harder. But I want you to know that we are not merely here to serve you. We are servants of the people, and that is what we had asked for when we got on city council, and that is what we are intending to do. Now, earlier, our city manager talked about what we knew. And I felt that it was important tonight to talk about what we're going to do moving forward. Many people have had questions about the events that have really transpired over the past few weeks and the actions that the city council is going to be doing moving forward. I wanted to thank my council colleagues that have told me that my orders are cut, my mission is clear, and to not self-deploy. Instead, to focus on what I need to do over the past week, which is to make sure that our city services are unimpeded, that we give the residents what they deserve, which is the excellent services that we know in Arcadia. I wanted to thank each and one of my council colleagues that instead of mudslinging, that is what they told me to do. I do want to say that our city council will see us forward. Not merely as elected officials, but what we truly are, which are residents and neighbors that drive on the same streets, that shop at the same places, that eat at Moffitt's just like you, that debate on whether Taco Lita or Taco Treat is the better place to eat. The last several days have really shaken me as an individual. Earlier, someone has said, there is no playbook, and we don't have a playbook. Many families, they are hurting, they are frustrated, disappointed, and uncertain. And I think all of your feelings are absolutely valid. I think everyone on our city council have felt the same way. But I do know this, that our city is bigger than a headline on TV. We are bigger than any controversy or any punchline that somebody puts on social media. I know that this city is stronger than any challenge that will ever face us. America has always been tested during difficult moments. Great communities are not measured by the quantity or even the quality of the problems that occur. Great communities are measured by how we respond to events that occur. And I want to tell you, that's what makes Arcadia the best place in the world. We always respond with courage. During COVID, when the entire world was shut down, do you know what Arcadians did? They gathered together and gave our city more PPE than across any other city. We became an ark of assets so that those in surrounding communities could be able to get PPE. That's what our city and our residents did. During the Bobcat fire, when fires were raging, do you know what our residents did? For the first time in the state of California, 60 straight days of food for our first responders. That's what our residents did during the fire. And during the Eaton fire, when our first responders were able to stop the fires right at our doorstep, literally, do you know what our residents did? They didn't say, well, you know what, it didn't touch us. They stopped their lives. Some people moved to the border of Altadena, where we were not allowed to go in. And we fed Altadena residents when they did not have any food or clothes. That is the Arcadia that you live in. Arcadians also struggle. We also suffer. And we also have uncertainty. But this community has never collapsed based on division or hatred. We always, always rise together. When I first moved to Arcadia, somebody told me about the Arcadian Way. I'd never heard of that before. What is the Arcadian Way? And when I got on city council, I was told that again. The Arcadian Way are neighbors helping neighbors, residents respecting seniors, teachers that shape students to be future Americans, first responders that run to danger, city staff that adopt our family as their own. There are some city staff that have gotten divorced because they care more about the residents here and they weren't able to keep their own family intact. Through every challenge, the people of Arcadia have shown the true meaning of community, resilience, and the American spirit. That same spirit lives here today. Right now, the eyes of the nation are on this small town. People wonder, how does a small American town that many people have never heard of deal with an attack on the way of life that we hold so dear in our institutions? Our response is an American one. We will not be destroyed by those that seek to divide us. We will not surrender to fear. We will never allow the well in our town to be poisoned by outsiders. We will come together as Americans. In moments like this, there will be voices trying to spread fear, anger, blame, and division. There will always be attempts by people to weaponize pain for gain. There will always be people that seek to turn neighbor against neighbor, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But that is not who we are. We know something far more powerful than fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We are unified, we live service, we have faith, we are resilient, and we love our country and our community. We do love each other, no matter how divisive the rhetoric can be. I wanted to thank the residents that came up. Not one resident has said that this is a Chinese problem. I know that it doesn't really resonate with the group that's here because you don't see race. This is not a Chinese problem. It is an American problem with a person that has violated the law that happens to be Chinese American.
Sir, no more outbursts, please. That's your one warning. You get one warning under the Brown Act. The next one will ask you to leave. Please don't interrupt.
But I do want to speak to those residents that aren't here, that may feel hurt right now about being who they are and the color of their skin because someone that looks like them has violated the law. There are residents that have told me that the first time in years and decades, they have been questioned based upon their loyalty, their patriotism, and whether they belong in this country. I want to tell those residents, do not be ashamed and be encouraged by the residents that have spoken up today. They have said, you are an American as well. Because Asian Americans are part of the American story. Asian Americans embrace this country. You know, when people tell me to go back to China, I wasn't born there, I wouldn't know where to go. This is what makes Arcadia special, because Asian Americans are teachers, first responders, military members, public servants, doctors, neighbors, you name it, that's what they are. And I am so glad to have the residents come and speak today because they are saying with one voice that brushing over an entire community is not American, it is not justice, and it is not Arcadia. And that what the residents are asking us to do is to stand as one people, one community, and under one flag, 100% loyal to America. And that is the right message that we need. The American spirit is not about tearing each other apart during difficult times. The American spirit is about standing shoulder to shoulder when times get tough. We need to ensure our light is more bright than ever before, because there will be people that come to say that the night is coming. Tonight, I know the light of Arcadia shines brighter than ever. For those that are struggling with what to do, I would say this: not only do you want to move forward as you want our council to move forward with transparency, but come and serve. Come and serve. Come to city events so you can be able to see what community is about. Let us show the entire country what a united community looks like. To every resident listening tonight, do not let fear consume you. Do not let negativity divide you or guide you. Do not let anyone convince you that Arcadia is broken. This city is filled with good people. You are great people.
Not you.
Sir, that's
hardworking people, patriotic people, compassionate people. Together, we are going to write the next chapter of Arcadia's story. We're going to be stronger, wiser, and more united than ever before. This city has overcome adversity in the past. We will overcome it again. Never let anyone tell you that America's best days are behind us. They are in front of us. And the reason why I know that is because you are here. Thank you for allowing me to serve. I will ensure that our services remain unmatched going forward. We are here to listen to you and move forward together. I know that God will bless this country, and this city council will not let the flag touch the ground. Thank you very much. Councilmember Kwan.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that came out here. I have to say, I'm kind of speechless because it's so good that